Hello, welcome to Ms.Divinergy. I am here with your reading for the lucky Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and its cross watchers for the time frame of April 15th through April 30th. Y'all know I'm a Libra too. It was about that time. Y'all know I pull out my little bowl here, so I go in order as Holy Spirit leads me. So we've been at the end, maybe because we're getting stuff together, whatever. But I do ask Holy Spirit to give the messages to those who need them the most. So. Okay, let's talk about it. Oh, I forgot to finish the intro. If this reading does not resonate, say it with me. It's 999,000 other readers out there. Check them out. Spin the block. Get a reading from someone you trust, like myself or someone else. All that information will be in the description box below. So yeah, like I was gonna say, Libra, Venus is direct, baby. Do y'all feel better? Because it was tearing me up. I'm a Taurus moon, Libra, Scorpio cusp. And with being a Taurus moon and Venus being their ruling planet and being a Libra and Venus being our ruling planet, Venus going backwards tearing my ass up, okay? I'm just glad it's direct. It went direct, I believe, last Saturday. Today is Saturday, the 19th. But yeah, it went direct last Saturday. Mercury is also out of retrograde. We will not have any retrograde. Nothing is retrograde, I believe, to May 4th. So if it's anything you want to do right now, it needs to be done before something start going backwards. All right, so we are in the clear. Overall, everybody should be feeling a nice little energetic blast. You should be feeling like yourself again. Okay, I was sick. I was going through issues myself, figuring out some health things with my thyroid, all that stuff. Why I'm fatigued, and you know, it's the answer to a lot of things. So Venus did bring that to me, okay, which I'm grateful for, so I can start making the moves to, you know, be healthier. All right, so let's get to it, Libra. Just wanted to give you that astrology update, and let's go. Holy Spirit, archangels, and ancestors, what messages do we have for my lovely Libra family, my brothers and my sisters? Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, hit that bell so you know when I'm dropping another one. All right, y'all. So my job is, we're done. We finished on the 15th. I was doing the TurboTax and whatnot. So I will be doing a lot more videos now, okay? Just so you guys know. First card out, fixing them. You know, I got a million new decks, so just enjoy the artwork here. Fixing them. This card says you can't fix someone. They have to want to change. Accept them or let them go, okay? But we're going to clarify all this to see how it goes together. But some of you guys could be breaking a mirror at this time, or trying to put something together, something that was shattered. You could be trying to fix it. This could be figuratively, or it can be, I can't even think of the damn word. Y'all know what I mean. You know what I mean. Okay, so we have hard to get. So somebody could be out there playing hard to get. We got burned out. Ooh, okay. So you guys can see hard to get. I guess the nails are missing, Lily. I took them off. I had a lot to do. Burned out. And maybe in the way sometimes. Overall energy, insecurities. Okay, so somebody is insecure right now, all right? Let's go around again. Losing yourself. So some of you guys could have been in a situation where you were kind of like losing yourself, okay? Feeling insecure. And then since this is love, somebody could have been making you feel this way. And can't nobody make you feel no type of way, okay? You have to accept it. But when it comes from people that you love, parents, family, friends, lovers, it kind of can take a toll on our self-worth. So as you get older or as you experience different things, you'll learn that. But yeah, somebody could have had you feeling insecure about yourself. You could have been losing yourself, trying to please someone. Always remember we're on different timelines. So this could be past, present, or future energy for some, or maybe not at all. But yeah, you got lost in the sauce somewhere. Okay, they had you second guessing yourself, Libra. And Libras now, why would we be second guessing ourselves? We're the best. Yeah, I'm hearing DJ Khaled. We the best. So we have fixing them with, sorry y'all. Love is the answer. Yeah, you, okay, yeah, Libras do this. You tried to pour the love on them, okay? With the love is the answer. By fixing them, you thought love was going to fix this people. My favorite word is going to pop out. Narcissist. Okay. For normal people, sorry, y'all. Hold on, my nose. Sorry guys, I swear every time I press record, my nose start going crazy. This is it's so crazy. Anybody that's an OG, you know this. All right, so fixing them with love's the answer. So like I said, this is like a Libra thing. We try to fix people with love. Oh, you didn't have love growing up, and and this is like a kind of a feminine trait as well too. We like to try to fix people with love. And I feel like there was something where you were trying to pour this love, or you're trying to pour this love into someone, and it's not gonna work. Love can't solve this problem, especially if you're dealing with a manipulator or a narcissist. It's like the more love you give them, the more they'll take. If you're dealing with a taker, it don't work that way. They're just going to keep taking your love, whatever you consider love is. Acts of kindness, giving them money, being supportive. They're just going to suck you dry. So we know that love is not the answer to fix things. They have to fix themselves first, and then you guys can go forward. So we have hard to get with no good ones. Some of you guys can be playing hard to get, and I don't feel like you motherfucking playing. I don't know why people say play hard to get. Yeah, sometimes you can, but most of the time I don't. And people be thinking I be playing hard to get. Y'all ever be like that? Leave a comment below. Do people be thinking that y'all playing hard to get and you be dead ass serious? Like, I'm just nice. I swear I'm not flirting with you. This is just my demeanor. I'm just the kind person. But yeah, people can be thinking you're playing hard to get right now, or you're just like taking yourself off the dating, no good. You feel like maybe it's no good ones right now. But if you guys are feeling like, if you're being hard to get because you're looking for a good one. It's not like, oh, F everybody, there's no good ones left. You know that there are good ones left. So you're not going to play with nobody that ain't a good one, or someone that is letting you know with headlights, blinkers, and red and blue lights like they the police. Hey, I'm not the one. Like, you're avoiding that shit. Oh, you ain't the one? Fine. Shoo, I don't even gotta slow the fuck down, okay? Keep on going, all right? But, yeah, it's like you walking away. And if a good one comes my way, then I'll indulge. That's what you want, Libra, okay? So we have burned out. So you guys have been burned out from love, burned out from work. For some, you might have been seeking perfection. See, we are Libra. We are the sign of relationships. We are good at being in relationships if we are high vibrating. I know somebody's been with a shitty Libra. I know. But relationships is what Libra rules. We're supposed to be good at that with our family, with our kids. Usually people get along with Libras. Usually people love Libras. Libras are very loving. It's not many people that be like, unless you got into some type of karmic shit with Libra or some bullshit. Most people like our personality. Some signs off the bat, people like, yeah, I don't fuck with it. But Libras is usually like a favorite, unless it was some love shit, okay? Now that, we do get the, all right, we sorry. But no, burned out and seeking perfection. You're just tired in love right now because it's like people make you feel like you're seeking perfection. I don't see that in this card. I see just loyalty, honesty, the basic necessities of a relationship. Just like we got to eat and wash our ass for the basic necessity of being a human. Okay, so for relationships, the basic necessities should be honesty, loyalty, kindness, wanting to give to someone, and also being able to receive, and dealing with our childhood traumas in regards to love and learning our partner's love. That ain't seeking perfection. That's shit you got to do. And I feel like you've been around people that's like, oh, that's fairy tale shit, or that's who sits down and make a budget as a like, what? You looking for basic shit. Like, and when I was growing up, my parents budgeted all that shit. We had family meetings once a week because we ain't gonna be going around this bitch not knowing what's going on with everybody's life and what's going on as a family and what goals are we working towards as a family. That's why it's been hard for me to find partners, because I grew up what people would think was correctly. I didn't grow up with people smoking and drinking everywhere and cussing and fighting. I didn't grow up. I'm glad that I didn't, because it made me who I am. So now I can see people, and we had dysfunction too. Don't get it twisted. Like, in my family, you got to be working. It's a lot of pressure, because we all doing the best we can do. But we have our own issues. But it wasn't the basics. You feel me? It wasn't the basics. Yeah, we had nights where it was barely food, or, it was fights, and, it was shit going on, but it wasn't fucked up in regards to me getting love. Did I get love from my actual dad? I didn't really have a good connection with my dad. I knew him. We didn't really have a relationship because he was still dealing with addictions or whatever. And as a grown woman, I talk to you, but I'm not finna get pulled in nobody else's shit either. You know what I'm saying? Like, So, but I had granddaddies and uncles and great father figures in my life growing up. So I know what a man should kind of be doing, you know. I know how love should kind of look. It ain't got to be perfect, like what I grew up saying, but not saying it was perfect, but it was pretty good. I didn't see my granddaddy and them cheating and leaving my grandma. He was there every night. Wherever she needed to go, she was there. They communicated. I just watched great love, like notebook love as a child. So to others, it can seem like you're seeking perfection just for basic shit. To me, that's basic. To them, that was basic. If I love you and you love me, we should be able to figure it out, and we're going to strive for greatness. That should be an automatic thing, right? But I feel like, sorry, I had to get into my life a little bit for anybody that was like, okay, bitch, come on. But people that you were seeking out, you're burnt out because you're seeking this quote unquote perfection or just normal love life from people that, man, had tumultuous childhoods. And you could have as well, but you know what I mean. Not even trying to, okay, I grew up fucked up in the love department. Let me try to see what's better. Like in some areas that was fucked up, I have to work on my temper. I did grow up seeing my grandma, the women in the family had a temper. That's something that is my daughters. It's something that I try to work on as a grown woman. But these are people that are not even trying to work on their shit. You feel me? Like, oh, they trying to down you. Oh, you grew up with that. Yeah, that shit fake. I know they was still doing. And if they were still doing them, and my granddaddy was, they was real motherfucking smart about it. I tell you that, we didn't even get a whiff of it. Okay. And I was very discerning as a child. But yeah, these are people that don't even try to do better. You say, this is the type of people you say something like counseling and mental health issues to, they think you psychotic. Okay, well, ain't nothing wrong with me. People don't have mental. I had a motherfucker tell me that anxiety, that ain't real. Now, if people blame everything on anxiety, that's different, but anxiety is definitely a real damn thing. I knew then the motherfucker was not all there, okay? So let's continue. So we had a situation where you could have been losing yourself, past, present, future. But it's like some of you guys could have even been readers. This could have been like somebody put on your path to bring you enlightenment and, show you certain things and show you different lessons. So some of you guys could have been readers, spiritual, or had like some type of gift, or had like some type of, you were destined for an upward trajectory, if that makes sense. They kind of got you insecure to where you second guessing yourself. Say like if you do really good hair, are you doing another head? It was just always some underhanded shit. But we have the card here, no obligation to take advice from others. It's like, nah, people don't like it because you don't like to take advice. You're fine with listening to another person's side. That's something Libras can do. But it's like you already know the answers, especially if you were gifted or whatever. Not saying you can't take tidbits from people and get knowledge. I learn every day. But it's like from people that that they ain't even doing right in their own life. They not even spiritual. They're not even trying to give you tips on your shit. Like, what? No. So you could have been dealing with that. So we have the fixing them with love's not the answer. With let's be crazy. You could have literally been running into crazies and trying to fix people and pour love on them, and these motherfuckers ain't even mentally sound. It's like, no. And then it's like you put the glasses on with them. Yeah, we both crazy. Now you out there acting the goddamn fool. Libra, like, no. Like, they were getting you. You were losing yourself in whatever capacity. And whatever. They could have been gambling. They could have been partying a lot. They could have been whatever. You could have been straying away from your purpose. I've done it. We have the hard to get with no good ones left. Yeah, back to the basics on that. It's like, you know what? Okay, I'll keep going down this road. We need to just stop. Some of you guys could have decided to clank it down. You know what that means. The special parts. Clank, clank, clickety clank. Chastity belt. That could have been the basics. You could be going back to the basics where you were working on you and the bad traits or the bad habits that you have. Let me just try to perfect myself for my person that I know is going to come in and that I know is going to treat me the way I need to be treated. It's like, let's say you dealt with people, a string of broken hearts through your life. Everybody has something like that. And it's like, they always been the fucked up individuals. Like, literally, if people looked on paper, they'd be like, yeah, they cheated. They did this. They did this. But it was kind of like these people were beneath you. So where it wasn't where you had to fix yourself. Now, if the Holy Spirit brings in this new person, or if you're talking to them now, or interacting with them now, or if this is the far off future, or if it's this next week, whatever the fuck, take it how you take it. It's like this person, you would get with them, And I wouldn't say that they were higher, but they would be equal. You guys will damn near be a mirror to, oh shit, I got problems too. So the Spirit is saying, work on them problems. Be real with yourself now. So when your person gets in there, you're not shocked because you dealt with people that were beneath you spiritually, mentally, or whatever the case was. I hope y'all picking up what I'm with Holy Spirit trying to break down. So we have, so it's like back to the basics. Let me work on me. You can sit over here and talk about how Corey and Georgia and Amy was fucked. Yeah, I had to leave them and they did me and I know, right? And yeah, we watched that. You was a good person. But you know deep down inside this shit you could have fixed too. Amy wasn't all wrong. Corey wasn't all wrong. There was some aspects that was fucked. I done dealt with some fucked up relationships and I played a part in them as well. Just because you not as fucked up, just because they on 100 fucked up and you on 50 or 20, that's still 20 or 50 fucked up. You see what I'm saying? You got to work on that. Because when your person comes in, they're going to be working like you working. We trying to get all that fucked upness down to 0%, okay? And then when you get in a healthy relationship, it'll show you your toxic ways. Get your ass in a healthy relationship, even if it's meant for you or not. You can still have a healthy relationship if it's meant or if it's going to last or whatever. It could be differences, traveling. It could be they got to move, a job, a parent sick, they got to move across the world. Shit happens. But get your ass in a semi-decent relationship. Oh, you're going to see your toxic ways. You're used to the yelling. You're used to the arguing. You're used to checking up on somebody. You know, just using it for an example. But when you ain't got to do all that, shit get what people say, boring. Oh, can you deal with the boringness? Can you deal with the positivity? Do you really want a motherfucker? You ain't got to be... You got to really dig deep to see if you really want that. Okay, so that's where Holy Spirit has a lot of you guys now. Even if you're in something, I feel like if you are in something, you ain't either as good and you shouldn't be here. Because people be like, well, it's always bad. Well, why are you looking at tarot if your shit is good? I never did. Usually when it's good, you be like, bye, bitch. Unless it's like, you know, dailies or other shit. You're not really checking for the love of it. Unless you're just doing it for entertainment and you like the person. But people do, yeah, my relationship is amazing. This is like, what you want me to get over here and say? Everything's good, guys. Bye. Click off. Like, no, it's not going to happen. So most people are going through shit or just got out of some shit, you know, to where it relates. But yeah, now we have burned out, seeking perfection. Cool, relax, everything. Now you looking at things from a different perspective. And it's like, you know what? I was over whooping. I was doing too much. Like, I want to be in a relationship where I can relax. A lot of you, yes, Holy Spirit is saying you want to be somewhere where you can relax. Holy Spirit says he's going to give you a relationship where you can go, I made it. I'm safe. Almost makes me want to cry. Holy Spirit is saying some of you guys are almost there, okay? But Holy Spirit is saying, cool, relax, everything is fine. Don't feel like there's no good ones left. Don't feel like you're going back to the bottom of the barrel. Don't try to seek perfection. Seek somebody that works with you in tandem. Because even if you got somebody perfect, as you would feel, do they work with you though? You see what I'm saying? Is what you think you want what you really want? You know, we have to really get down and dig in there, okay? All right, so let's continue, guys. This is another deck. It's called What's the Tea? See, that's probably why they put y'all last, because you and Scorpio reading that got long. Okay, we have, look, first card out. Played the fuck out. Yeah, it's played out now. It's like whoever had you second guessing yourself and losing yourself. Nah, buddy. Nah, buddy. You looked at their ass like, man, I've been kicked out of better places. I don't have to take this shit. And somebody is nervous. Somebody thought that they had your future all wrapped up. Somebody thought that you were going to come to them forever like they was a reader or some shit. Come to them and get your validation from their ass. You know, sometimes, you know, as a reader, you know, we get validation. Most of the time, you know what's going on. When you listen to us and we back that up, and Holy Spirit been giving you signs, you're like, okay, I got my validation. This person wanted that type of validation. You ain't no reader. You ain't even spiritual. You know, you just trying to make me get my validation. You didn't pull the ball out from the back and put on a motherfucking hat and throw up some curtains and trick the shit out of me. It's giving Wizard of Oz. And you guys have found out that the wizard ain't Ozing. Okay? You was the best in the end. It was all about you. And somebody's scared that you found that out. They like, oh shit, they're not gonna try to get their validation from me. Oh shit, they're not gonna lose themselves no more. Oh shit, they ain't insecure no more. Oh shit, they know I'm played the fuck out. Oh, and somebody getting ready to have to chase you down. You don't even care. And they could have been chasing for a while. So let's see. You like, I'm not gonna be pouring no love into a motherfucker if you don't want to do it. Oh well. 2 cards that popped out on Let's Be Crazy. We have Inside Scoop and Wolf in Sheep's Clothing. Now you got the inside scoop that people were wolves in sheep's clothing. I told you, it's giving the eyes. This motherfucker, we got to the end. We done went through the trail. We done defeated the witches. We done found the goddamn shoes. We done skated down the yellow brick road. We done fought flying monkeys and animals and tigers and bears. Oh my. We done been in the poppy fields and we done figured it out. And we get to the end so I can get the fuck home. Or I can get, when I figure out that I got a purpose, or I figure out that, wow, this is what's throwing me off, and we pull back the curtain. It's a midget that don't even know what the fuck going on either. When they pull that curtain back as a child, I was done. We tried to get to Yellow Brick Road, real love, and all this shit, and you mean to tell me the Wizard of Oz is fake as shit? A lot of you guys had that feeling like, you mean to tell me you wasn't as great as I thought you were? It's like that moment when you really infatuated with somebody's ears or whatever, and then you realize like, you kind of look a little ugly. It starts, because you're falling out of love. You're seeing the real them. The rose-colored glasses are off. Kind of like how it was in the Scorpio video. Some of you guys have Scorpio in your chart. But now it's like you try to fix them. You ain't trying to fix them no more. You realize that this person, you could have realized this person is crazy. Unfixable. You see what I'm saying? We have an inside scoop with wolves in sheep's clothing. You got the inside scoop. Holy Spirit is giving you the inside scoop. You have figured it out. It was a scam. A sham. Bullshit. Okay, that flipped over and went back in. Let's see. Yeah. So now that you playing hard to get, not playing, but being hard to get and like saying F it, if it ain't a good one, I'm walking the fuck out the door. I'm not gonna sit here and wrestle with nothing and nobody. You go back to the basics, boom, we get the jackpot. You go back to the basics, you pull that energy back, you realize your worth, you go back to the basics, that's when your jackpot comes in. Maybe you wasn't meant to be blessed with all these people. Maybe you wasn't meant to be blessed with this lover on your ass, you know? How can Holy Spirit bless you when you stressed out, blood pressure high, you shaking, having anxiety attacks, cussing people out, ripping people's head off because you irritated because some bald-headed, nappy-headed female or some man got you all worked the fuck up. Like, you can't get no jackpot and no good shit happening when you in that type of energy. So this could have pushed a lot of blessings back, being in this, because you wasn't even sure of yourself. Some of you guys were carless at this time. Or this person that's played out, they're carless now. Or they shit got repoed. Or they're having car issues, okay? Yeah, somebody also could be, you realize somebody was fake. This fake card came out on here. On top of wolves in sheep's clothing. With inside scoop. You found out somebody was a wolf in sheep's clothing and that they were fucking fake. This person could also spy on your accounts. Whatever you're doing, they could be spying. Okay. We have the back to the basics after, you know, with the jackpot. How we get back to the jackpot? By what? Moving the fuck on. Moving on. And being Holy Spirit say, you ain't even got to make no announcements about this. Moving on, jackpot, back to the basics with what? Fake smiles. Treat the people like you do them. Oh, yeah. People be all up in your business. Oh, are you and Brian? Are you and Teresa still together? Oh, it's cool. You ain't got to tell nobody shit. Okay? You ain't got to tell them friends, yeah, I'm really done this time. You ain't got to, not when you done. You don't make no announcements when you motherfucking done unless somebody asks. And you don't even really care to bring it the fuck up. I tell you that. I tell my friends all the time, imagine being my friend in real life. You know what I'm saying? I'm my friend. But you know, knowing me, being able to dial my number. Do you think I'm finna fucking play around? I tell my friends how it is. Look, you still care. That's why. I had to tell one of my male friends. He was going through a divorce. He said, yeah, I'm gonna try to get this for everything, and because she played him, I'm gonna try to get her back and try to get everything. Ooh, I said, friend, you still care? No, I don't. Fuck that, bitch. I don't give a fuck about that. And my intuitive mind, I just shut up because I'm like, he's not there yet. He don't understand. You don't understand until you get there. You like, I'm over them. I'm not. No, you're not. Because the way you saying it, you all work the fuck up. No, I'm done with them. I told you. Oh, that lets me know right there. You ain't a sister or brother. Hence, the same person came back to me 6 months later and we was discussing it. He's like, yeah, I finally went through. We finally did the divorce. I feel the weight. I still feel some type of way. But I was going to fight for all that shit. And I said, you know what? Fuck it. I just signed the papers. I wasn't finna go through that. And he was finally done. He was able to admit it made him feel some type of way, even though he was done, because you married this person. You're going to feel some type of way. And then I brought it back to him. I said, friend, remember 6 months ago when I told you that if you really done, you don't give a fuck. You will leave a person with the cat, the dog, the car, the clothes on your damn back. You will walk around way naked. Okay? I mean, unless you really got some millions, and if you the type of person that know you're going to get them back, have them, bitch. Have them, dude. You know, like, I just want to get the fuck out of here. When you done, you'll walk down the street away from the house barefooted on glass. I'm just saying. And he was like, you right, Fred. Yeah, at that time, I was still bitter. I was mad. He was like, you right, because I really didn't care. I signed them papers so fast. I just wanted to have it all, lady. And I said, okay. I said, I didn't push it on you then because I knew you wasn't ready. But that's just how I am as a friend. You know, I be knowing shit, but I don't push it on. Well, it's saying, I'm saying, you know, with them, I don't have to use cards and stuff unless they ask. But, yeah, you're not done until you are done. And when you know you're done, you done. You don't make announcements. It's just something that just click and say, I'm not doing this no more. You don't go back and forth about it. You don't wrestle with yourself about because it's done. Just like when your food done, it's to perfection. Do you put it back in the oven for 40 minutes? No. Because what? Because it's done. We ain't gonna overcook that. When you overcook it, yeah, I'm done for real. You done put that in the oven 5 times, bitches burn. The fuck, you done fucked up your whole meal trying to prove you done. We ain't gonna do that. See, I have to have a chat with y'all. That's why Holy Spirit want me to get through these readings, because I need to have a little chat. So let's do the naked truth, okay? Let me get my napkin, because y'all know when I read, my hands actually sweat. I sweat profusely. I don't know what that's about, but anybody that's an OG, y'all know how it goes. And sweat and carbs don't mix, okay? All right, so let's continue. My nose itch, and I get extremely hot. Okay. Holy Spirit, Archangel, ancestors, what additional messages do you have for me? They made me get real serious with y'all today. Ooh, here they go. Do you still think about me? Do you still want me? Do you still love me? I need to know if I should move on. I'm hurting. This could be some of y'all. This could be them, but I'm reading from their perspective because this is the non-communicative. Well, this is the naked truth. This is just in their head or in their spiritual energy field. So they're thinking now. Sorry guys, hold on. Oh, it's my sister. I thought I turned everything on D&D. Hold on, y'all. Sorry. Oh my God, then it wants me to unlock it. Oh my gosh. All right, sorry about that, y'all. I don't even know what I was saying. Oh yeah, but this is in like their spiritual auric field. Do you still think about me? Do you still want me? Do you still love me? I need to know if I should move on. Yes, they should. Oh my God, y'all. Like, what is going on over here? They don't want me to get this reading out for y'all, do they? Ooh. My sister said she was going to stop by, so let me just reply. Okay, sorry about that. But anyway, so they're wondering too. They could be in a mode of hurt because you're not really messing with them. They played out. They could be hurting for some. They're carless. They just want to know, do you love? Like, you could be like not communicating. 2 came out. Ooh. So we have, yes, I was cheating. That came out with karmic partner interference. They came out together. So this person had third parties. Okay, additional people. Yeah, they were cheating. Okay. 2 cards came out again. You did put up with my shit. You crushed my big ass ego. But that made me respect you even more. See, deep down, this motherfucker respects you. They know what it is. I know you are my soulmate, babe. Our bond is magnetic. I'm seeing all the signs. They also saw the signs. They choose to be with these people and cheat. They choose to play on your top. Bottom of the deck, I couldn't get to you like I wanted to because I'm still healing from my past. See, this person's still dealing with traumas. And they also wanted to give more. I feel like this person could have been hurting monetarily, maybe, for some. I check up on you often. Stalker alert. I told you, this person, they check your accounts. They could have fake accounts. They miss making love to you. Okay, they miss the woohoo for sure. They going crazy. They want to see you. They probably with the third party right now because this came off third party interference. And I'm going through a lot right now. I need space and time to gather my thoughts. Yeah, because you didn't put up with their shit. So they're probably somewhere else right now for some, okay? Or, you know, at home or whatever the fuck. Not with you. But, yeah, they had a big ego. You ain't put up with their shit. You heard that card. You weren't finna do it. You weren't finna do it? Okay, then we're going to look at some tarot. Then we're going to close this up because why this reading so long? You want something that is intimate. I feel like some of you guys, you might have not been intimate, and that's not sex. If you don't know what intimacy is, go look it up. Sipping, they feel like you were soulmate. Soulmate again, twin flame again. Hopeful. Sipping, like you could have just like been like friends, like y'all gossip with each other, shit like that. Or there was a lot of gossip around this situationship. Okay, bottom of the deck, time. Time, delay, procrastination. This person delayed too much. They ran out of time. They ran out of time, or running out of time. Yeah, they what ate their time up? Lusting after other shit. Ate their time up. Inconsiderate, greedy. Ate their time up. So we have the intimacy with psychopath. Yeah, this person has intimacy issues because they have mental issues. They could have been abused, you know, anything. They have intimacy issues. Key to this is if they're not really, they have a hard time like hugging their children, or if you know what I'm saying, if you have some doubts, look at how they interact with their kids. They can say they love their kids, be around their kids. Look at how they interact intimately with their kids, though. I know that sounded weird, but you know what I mean. I'm very intimate with my kids. It's easy to, hug, kiss every now and then. No, they give me hugs, they give me kisses. We say, I love you. I rub their back, I pat their shoulder, I tell them they doing, I'm intimate. Okay, those are the deep conversations. We have deep conversations about the future. What's hurting them? I ask them, are you okay this week? Are you having any bad thoughts? I'm very close with my kids. And this person, they might have not been like this with their parents, or maybe they didn't have that intimacy. Because intimacy on here says mutual respect, unity, closeness. See, somebody can be in a room with you. That don't mean y'all close. You can be in a room with your mom or your father as a child and don't say not one word to them. They looking at TV, you playing with a toy. I be with my kids all the time. That's not being with your kids. That's not. People be having that shit confused. It's the difference between being a mama or a daddy and a mother or a parent. A parent is somebody that parents. Means get this little person ready for the world. Put them on game before they go out into the world. Prepare them for the world. That's pretty much what you're doing. It's like the Hunger Games and you're their coach, okay? Some people ain't coaching though. They letting their kids just go out there, stay alive, motherfucker. I don't know, you know? So this person probably, they didn't have that much intimacy when they were young. Some people like to gamble too much. They like the strip life. Look, yeah, strip tease, gamble, Vegas came out with toxic. It could have been a lot of arguments and knowing that it was an incompatibility because somebody on one of these ends like drama. Then we have striptease, gambling, Vegas, like somebody just likes ruckus. This even gives the same, like the mushroom looks all natural and yeah, look, we're walking through the grass and it just looks like New Year's Eve, like two different energies. They wanted to get out alone one day. I did not have intents on this. Hopeful. Yeah, somebody was trapped in hopefulness. Trapped on hope. Hope will get you in a lot of shit. Because hope, I'd rather have faith than to have hope. I'll tell you that. Hope is just, hope it goes well. The lovers. Some of you guys could have been dealing with a Gemini. But also, people having multiple partners. Princess of Cups. Some of you guys could have been dealing with a younger water sign. Six of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck. Overweight. Scorpio. Some of you guys have Scorpio in your chart as well. But the ending. Yeah, somebody is good. Could be dealing with a Cancer as well. I said younger water sign. But we have, yeah, that energy. Somebody could be happy to leave a fucking Scorpio. But it's this, for me, this is happy to leave some shit that was dead. It was like beating a dead horse. So somebody is like, whoo, I'm so glad to get the fuck on. Oh my God. Somebody could get a new car. And then even in this, I've never even noticed it. It gives royalty. Like you were royalty, and you were inside like this skull, killing your purpose, your dreams, your ambitions. Like you lived in that skull. It was a dark place, and you going into the sunlight, baby. Yeah, don't make me cry, y'all. Yes, justice, Libra. Yeah, people want to have multiple lovers and shit. That's okay. Libra gonna weigh it up. Libra gonna weigh it up. So it's like now at this time you are balancing out in your love life. You are balancing out in your your regular life, getting balanced. And it's like you are getting ready to, things are balancing out because you're gonna meet somebody that is like a reflection. Somebody that's on the same motherfucking page. Not these motherfuckers here. Motherfuckers be in there wearing your lipstick or something for real, goddammit. Better not to fuck me. Just crazy as shit. Yeah, somebody wanted you to have like a Joker and Harley Quinn type of relationship. That's what it was. But Harley Quinn was very intelligent. Harley Quinn had a lot of shit going for them. They don't want the dusty bitches. They want a Harley Quinn. Let me take this smart nerd that's on her business and turn her into a murderer. You know, everybody, we like the Harley Quinn story. It was so cute, mad love story. But baby, that's what be going on in real life. And you're not gonna turn me into a demon, okay? Change my whole ways up. Because what was her other name? I don't know. Drop it in the comments. It was Harley Quinn. That was the bad name. Was that her name the whole time? I don't know. Okay. Yeah, we have this tower moment, and then it's like you knew this tower moment was coming, but you trying to act shocked, like, oh yeah, it's over. You kind of trying to act like you're hurt. You not hurt though. Yeah, you stood on business. You're blocking out shit. You're what is that word? You're the author of the story. You are the main character. Yeah, somebody thought they were bigger than the motherfucking program, and they were not. You can't think you're bigger than the program, baby. All right, let's pull y'all a angel number card. I don't know. I just felt like you guys needed one. Y'all definitely got a bonus and a treat today because this long as shit. It'll take forever to upload. Ooh, some of you guys could have been saying 222 alignment. Now you are able to get into alignment, or once you get out of this, things are going to start to align, or even if you are even in it and you are still striving for greatness, things will start to align, but it's going to detach you from this, either physically, mentally, or emotionally, or all the fuck three. Connections, friendships, romantic relationships, family ties, balance, once again, like choices, compromise, commitment, trust. How do you move forward towards your life's true calling? I told you this was all about your calling. It was somebody throwing your path to try to fuck up your purpose. Okay, this was all an attack on your calling. And I feel like a lot of you guys are starting to, you know what, this shit is starting to make the fuck sense. I see what's going on. The jig is up. Do what makes you happy. Your enthusiasm is what keeps you going. Follow your interest if it's piqued by something. Following these routes will help you discover your life's purpose. I told you, following this route, this fucked up ass route, I feel like you could have already known your purpose, but it helped you to get on the trail in some type of way. Okay? And it helped you to realize a lot of things. It brought a lot of epiphanies to you that made you a better person, spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. Okay? Even though it brought you to the depths of hell when you were in it, or when you were letting it affect you. It was a reason for that. Okay, Libra, that is your reading. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit that bell so you know when I'm dropping another one, and don't forget to leave some comments. Talk to me. Nice. All right, bye y'all. Love y'all.